Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Junk Journal Round Robin. It is day 21. I would very much enjoy bringing your attention to Exhibit A. Exhibit A, and A, and A, and A. Somebody, not saying who, might have discovered this piece of paper on the floor and felt obliged to make some art. This is courtesy of Gracie. In case you aren't aware, if you're just joining me for the very first video ever, Gracie is my cat. She's a little Muppet. So, yeah. So that happened. Throw that bit out. I think I need to rename her like Godzilla, because she is doing more for property damage than that lizard. Okay, so last video, also need to apologize. I ran out of camera space. I think I've got everything cleared, so that should be good. I did not get a chance to review with you the final cards. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. And you'll see I'll be able to go around the edges. I used a funky sort of seam, it's a hem stitch. Straight line, and then that just sort of bites the other side as another decorative image. And I really like how these turned out. I think I do that. And I will put them together in a pocket as opposed to separate them. Or maybe they're all together in a folio. Not sure. Lord only knows we change our mind a lot. Also, when I was doing a little bit of whiz around cleaning, I found this, which I have not, I think I wanted to do that or something. I don't know. I think I wanted to paint flick speckle paint. We also haven't used up these from yesterday, and also from yesterday we have, I've since picked out the lace. So we've got a lot of yellow lace that will either be used sort of as tags or decorative, or it will make its, wow, that goes together so yummy, in the cover. So ample to work on, not the least of which is day 21 and day 21. One from Shell, one from Cindy. And that's another card that needs to go somewhere, but not for right now. Oh. I feel so comforted having the same bits. Okay, ooh, what do we got? Ooh, oh, okay. All right, okay. Love this. That's yummy. It's a large card. It isn't like the normal size card, is it? No, it's not. It's neither monstrous nor normal size. It's a sort of in between. Okay. Oops. Come on, you can do it. And there we are. And this one's a flippy over. I love opening things. There. All right, we've got a, goodness. Okay, I feel like, okay, we're not going to worry about the end for the minute. Ooh. This is yummy. Very yummy. Oh, look at the, Okay, so this, gotta bring this up. You can see it is sort of like that oil stain, but you can also see that there's a texture on it, kind of like a reptile skin. And then this back is fuzzy. So this is the material. Picture of some butterfly stamps. Another card, ooh, like, and some more beautiful textured purple paper. And if we want to sort of be super sneaky, we can bring some of that back in. So we have the purple and the yellow. And that. And I have feelings about this one already. So I'm not going to stamp that yet, but I need to put it somewhere, hang it on the floor. Now I'm going to open this, because this might make the basis for something anyways. Oops. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo-doo. Doodly-doo. There, and I love this little tab that says test logs so much. Is it right in the middle? Let's see, 11, 5.5, pretty much. Does it come off? Look at us. Smarter than we look. Okay, wait a minute. Stop. Don't tear it. There, okay. Alrighty. Now I want this to be, what do I want this to be about? 5.5. 8.5 by 11? Yeah, that'll be fine. I feel like that will be the folio. Okay, okay, okay. So far, so good. This was from yesterday as well, which is such a yummy shape. Okay, I want how wide does this need to be? Let's do that. So 2.5 is 5-ish, and then 2.5 is 5-ish. And that will fit-ish. Good, okay. Oops, 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 oops. One. Where's the other one? There's the other one. So I live in the environs of the city of Toronto. And the city of Toronto is, for the next few days, hosting Taylor Swift and her band. Do they have bands? I don't think they have bands. Groups? I don't know. Entourage? That's not Entourage. Probably her company, her production crews, I guess is probably the better way of saying it. Anyways, a lot of Taylor Swift going on at the moment. Including wrapping the Sky Dome, which the Rogers Center tries to get us all to say the Rogers Center, but it'll always be the Sky Dome, with a friendship bracelet, which is kind of adorable. Not symmetric, but it's going to be what it is. Just getting the Oxford will be fun. So apparently I have how do I want to say this? Inside squirrels. Squirrels on the inside of the event who are giving me updates on a singer that I barely know, on an event that I am not going to. But they're super excited, as is I appreciate everybody else who's going. Anyways, yesterday was a retail day where you could buy stuff, and the reason why they did it on a non-concert day was I'm going with twofold reason. First reason, it will reduce congestion at the actual concert. And two, I'm sure it's going to sell more stuff. And you don't have to go to the concert to get the stuff. In any event, our local media, of which we have, FYI, this is a side quest. FYI, the city of Toronto is one of the most media-intense cities in all of North America. Yes, you heard me right, North America. It is intense. In any event, back to Taylor Swift. So the media outlets are, everybody's popping over, going with the camera, seeing this, doing the filming and stuff. And the line consists of sort of two groups. One are clearly Taylor Swift direct fans, certain genders, certain age. You can see them coming from a mile off. And then the adult personages that have been either sent on behalf of somebody else and or are going for a Christmas gift. And so there are gentlemen in well-turned-out business suits that are in Taylor Swift line getting stuff. And it is the most adorable thing. No, we're just going to deal with those folds. I don't care. So that's the no, it's inside Mary Ellen. There we are. Okay. Well, Twitter pated because we're talking about Taylor Swift. And I'm not going. Anyway, so I think it's very exciting for those that are Swifties that they get to go. As are they. So apparently the lineups are insane to get stuff. And I, of course, make the strategic error of saying, well, can't you just get it like online? And it's not the same thing. Okay, sorry I spoke. It's not the same thing. Sorry I spoke. So if you are a fan of Canadian comedy and Canadian content, you will be aware that the CBC, so Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, which is the analog to the BBC, runs a sketch comedy show. It's been going for a very long time, called This Hour Has 22 Minutes. And they have a boot camp, a Taylor Swift boot camp for dads. And it's a little intense. There are bits that are funny. And I'm certain that if you searched YouTube, you would be able to find such a thing if you are interested. That sketch troupe does wonderful work and has been the training ground for very, very talented Canadian comedians for a long time. You just do like, keep doing them. Put one in the back. I'm getting concerned about this binding that I'm going to have to do. And so I'm starting to be really fond of the inside and less fond of the outside, because it's like, I don't know how much of this real estate I'm going to need. But I just like this, the repetitive pattern of this same shape with different I was going to say toppings, patterns. It'll be fine. Is that the sticky side? That's the sticky side. Open it. Come on. So dark, medium, sure, and then light. And then we get the words. Yeesh. That is... well, that's a thread from yesterday. Oh dear. Okay, that glue is dripping. Okay. Oh, that's globby. I think if this company made a slightly finer nozzle, it would be spectacular competition for the art glitter glue. I periodically think, you know, I really should get some art glitter glue. And then I look for it, find the price, and think, no, I don't need any art glitter glue. And every single time I see anybody anywhere use it, and I mean this with all sincerity, I am so envious of that nozzle. Oh, the precision that one gets out of it is glorious. Okay, so we've got some pockets. Okay, pockets done. This, what I want to do, I think what I want to do is cut it out. I want to use outside as a frame, possibly inside as a card. So we'll go about doing that. sneeze, pardon me. There. I really need to start going on my my December daily stuff. Ooh. Isn't that pretty? It's like that almost is the the front. The size of that is really lovely. Only said that about 100 times. Oh, and I found my sticker thing. Now, there's a person in here somewhere. Miss Marcy May or whatever her name is. Where you at? Here you are. Here you are. There. Faye Watson. Of the Watson family. Okay, so that's the side that I want. Yes, because you can see her face much better. So I'm gonna bid this side a fond farewell. I'm gonna leave myself a little space so I have some real estate to play with. Just looking at her shoes. She must have been from the 1928. March 24th, 1928. Because I was going to say she's very flappery in her shoe style and her hairstyle. And so I want to have that. I want to have Faye Watson and the date. There, okay. That'll work. Alrighty. And then we have this. Alrighty. We have some words. So that might be helpful. And then we have a billion cards, which is going to feel a little overwhelming. And hang on a second, I need to excuse myself so I can blow my nose. That's better. That feels very harmonious, that card. How would that color work? Ooh, that would look really nice. Do I have enough? So I would want like that thickness. Well, we'll find out. Stay tuned while we do some math. Just a hair over a ½ inch. And what is this? Oh yeah, we'll be good. I think we can get there. So a hair over a ½ inch. Is that 5/8? Yep. Let's do it. Oops. Oh, that's what the sound of it is. Okay. 5/8. So if you're new and you don't know about the December daily that I'm going to run it for me. That's the way I'm going to approach that. If you want to join along, you are more than welcome to. If you want to watch along, you can do that too. So my intention is to create a very, very low-key, low investment, low pressure, low hysteria opportunity to do some December journaling. And also I want to include some, so every day there's a prompt and it should be inclusive and accessible. You don't need to go buy all the expensive stuff. And if you have it, use it. Totally go ahead and use it, but you don't have to. And I also want to encourage some seasonal self-care. So I have little prompts every day for both journaling and for self-care. And the self-care is also as low-key as I can possibly make it. And not expensive. When I was creating the list, the amount of, hey, guess what? You need to spend $1 gajillion in order to take care of yourself is amazing. Like, you have to do it, like, go to a spa. Okay, you know what? And you can find them as inexpensively as like $500 a night. It's like, no. If I'm going to spend $500, it's going to be on craft supplies. Sorry. Was that my outside voice? That might have been my outside voice. But seriously. So they are as low investment as I can possibly get it. And if you're interested in having a look at the prompt list in advance, in the description, not of this, of the channel, not of the prompt list or in the channel description, that's as close as I can get to pointing it out to you. I have a Ko-fi site, and it is there available as a free download. We just live right. Does that come up? Please, please. Yes, it does. Okay. So I've got my little stock up of, what have I got? I've got a lot of materials that are just kicking around the house. I think I'm gonna do that. That's kind of funny looking. It's got to go down. Oh well. Oof. All right, that's fuzzy. There. Okay, I'm pulling all the fuzz off. Well, maybe we'll glue something there to make it look pretty. So there's Miss Faye Watson. Okay. I think we can be just as blunt and just pop this on like this, I think. Might have to, I don't normally sew, but I sewed the last 3 cards that I had from yesterday, and they turned out really nicely. I might do the same with this one. So anyways, as I was saying, it's gonna go that way or that way. do that way. There. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. And then we'll put a card on there. I've been getting together some supplies, looking at my old Christmas stash of stuff. Also keeping an eye out for anything that comes in the house in terms of packaging or Christmas supplies, like Christmas cards or flyers or whatnot. Because I think one of my goals is also to make sure that I can not just use all the fancies, as much as I love the fancies. But not everybody has access to the fancies, and sometimes you're just tired. You know what I mean? It's like, just don't make me go buy something else. But if you've got them, you use them, because you know what? They were curated by you and they made you happy. There are few things more pleasurable than getting yourself something that makes you happy and then using it. Okay, flip this over. There. There's some S3e. There's the smallest little edgy edge. And the smallest little edgy edge. There we are. I'll tell you it fits in one of them. Yep, okay, it'll fit. That's fine. I'm not sure that I'm done with her yet. I feel like the corners need something, but, well, we'll land there whenever we land there. What do we have for time? Well, it's hay done. So I want to back front glue this down. Ooh, you can feel the cold of the acetone come out when you just push down like that. Oh, I don't have any words for her, do I? Well, that's another thing we can add. Maybe. I don't know what I want for an edge yet. Let's do a trimmed edge. Okay, here we are. Good job. I keep meaning to look up so that I can mention here, and I keep totally forgetting to. There is someone on Instagram who early on posted, oh, hey, I am doing my own DIY junk journal round robin. and I need to find her name, give her a shout out, and tell everybody what she has done. Because when I read it, I went, ooh, what a great idea. It's like she has picked 3 things. She gets to like pick an image, pick something out of a like the bin, recycle bin, and then like a color or something. And that's what she's using as her I was gonna say as her bits, but you know what I mean, like as her bits. And I think that is a fantastic idea if you can't easily source. Stay away from the owls. Stay away from the owls, Mary Ellen. Oh. No. It's not the same style. I think that's the issue. So that notion of being able to play anyway, I really appreciate. Because I think it would be, if I wasn't, ooh, a poppy might be nice. If I didn't have the exchanges set up and I just saw it point blank, I might be tempted to do exactly that. So whoever you are, I am working on getting your name, and if you want to plunk your name down in the comments below, feel free. And detail what you've done, because I think it's really a great idea. Okay, I think that's really all we're gonna think about for that one, which is just sort of maybe the poppy and that. Scissors. I don't think the whole thing is going to fit. That's okay. Getting good mileage out of that image. Second time I've used it. And I don't know why I think that she's from Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh. Someplace that it ends up, begins with the letter P. Oh, never mind. I need to be doing a couple of bonus videos where I'm doing some stitching on these covers, I think. That was what that thought was. But I don't know that I'm filming this slightly ahead, so I might have already started doing that. I'm not sure. Okay, and we'll see how much of this I need. So I can pretty much lose it there. Now, is that too blendy? The white's pretty good. The green is awful. Well, I mean, not awful, but it's not great. Okay, so we have some more bits of this. That'd be nice. That does not go. Also does, but, maybe some stamps in this very ridiculous pile of paper. Oh, there's some more stamps. Hey, me. I am hoping to just sort of randomly pull out some of that German paper, which I love so much, but I probably used it all because I love it. Some, oh, 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 oh. That covers up all the German. Okay, we need to do that then. Come on, let's go. How about this? There. And maybe some like torn bits just in that middle part there. Nothing thin, nothing too precocious, nothing too fancy, just so that you can see it. Like that. Okay, so step one, nearly over. I'm gonna have to do some spare making because I have more stuff than I have used up, which is a sublimely great problem to have. Yeah, it goes that way, I think. The other thing, and I've said this about 100 times now, I'm still thinking about how I will bind this journal. And so we need at least an episode or part of an episode where we are doing a little bit of testing. I think maybe what I need to do is bring it, and just lose that bit there. There. That's just to get the placement right. And now we're back to this, because we're sticking on plastic. A little bit of brown, sure. Oh, no. Still got sticky fingertips. Yeah. Oh, we can. Look at us. We're living right. How was it right before, not right now? That's the way that's going to go. There. Sure. I like that. Okay. Now then, let's see if there's any, oh, so before we go any further, where's my purple? There's my purple. There. What was I looking for? Words, here. Anything good to say? I don't think so. So we've got 2 cards. Oops. Needs like a front pocket. I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to, oops. Put that like that for the moment. Okay, so 48, 49. I keep talking about it, so let's put some of this aside, knowing that we have yummy, yummy, yummy pieces that we can play with. There we are. Get some of those. And what we need to do is following. We need to make a prototype. So, step 1. Well, let's do step 2. More than one. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. We know that. So there's 1. There's 2. Okay. So we want to Open that. Open that. Open that. So these would be our folios. There's one. There's two. I did a lot because I'm going to have a lot. And if you only test it with like one or two are tricky numbers when you're looking at testing things. They can work, but they are situational. Because if it's going to be a long chain of something, do more than that. Because sometimes when you go like, oh, well, it was fine with two, and then you add the third, and it's like, then the math just falls apart. Okay, so that would be our folios. So I saw a video where somebody used a measurement randomly as 2/3. What is 2/3 of 4? 2.5? Let's do 2.5. 2/3-ish. As being a good measurement for sort of this kind of paper binding. I'm sure you could do the whole thing, but we are, as we have already introduced, doing this as a test. We might go overtime because now we're doing something totally fun. Okay, there. Next thing I need to do is two things. One, join. And then two, I want to color so that I can distinguish this paper from that paper. This green is very quickly running out of steam. Or maybe it just needed to be prompted. Okay, there we are. So, the next thing I saw them do was essentially first end, fold it 2 inches. So you have like an outside bit. Then, I think it was like 1/2 inch, but I'm gonna do 3/4 because I don't trust anything. And we are just gonna go accordion this back and forth for a while. we'll just keep going until we run out of paper. And I will go over the hour mark if we're not done yet, because I would weep profusely if I was a viewer and I had gotten to this point going, ooh, you're gonna make a thing. Let's see how it turns out, and go, yeah, no, wait. I've already done that to you once. Did that to you yesterday, because I'm a doodle bug. No idea if this is enough yet. No, we'll just keep going. Okay. So, whee! So technically speaking, you can plunk one in there. Yes. Okay. So that is like page 1. Okay. And I don't want to, I need to fold that over and then glue in this spot. If that makes any sense. I need to sort of skip one, because if I do them in each valley is going to not have the pages turn. You need to have that. And so the other thing you need is, I think, well, that's sticky. You need to have that. Then you need to have that. Maybe? I hope I didn't screw it up. So, page, page, page. Okay, so we need to glue this to that. Yep, okay. Ah, got it. There. And then we do these two. There was bound to be a pattern that would show. Yep. I'm going to flip that over. And that go there. Remove. Yep. Okay, and this is going to be a very long sheet of paper when I actually do it for real. And that's going to flip over. And we're going to gluey. Yep. That. And then we glue this. Which isn't the official finished end, but you get the idea. There. Now, does this accordion out and become a mess? No, it doesn't. And it doesn't do that because maybe it does. Or these are the bits that I've glued. Or the pages that I glued. Am I just peeling off? What's happening? One. Yes, okay, this isn't glued properly. Okay. So we glued the backing together. We put the page in the valley. We glued that side to that side. Ah, there's maybe two sides that we have to do. I have it sorted, I think. I didn't glue enough sides on the back. That's what I didn't do. So I am confident I may know what I am doing when the time comes. In the event that there is any question whatsoever, what just happened here, not a tutorial. It is called a bench test. And you are to take nothing from it with any expectation of creating anything more than the chaos that I have done. But if you get what I have just done, have at her. Okay, yeah. And we're at 61 minutes. So this is, I think, how we're going to bind it. And it will then bind whatever the size is. And each page will then turn independently, which is exactly what I wanted, as opposed to doing the stack binding. Anyways, that is all for now. Thank you, as always, for keeping me company and helping me work through things like this. I really appreciate having company when I do these kinds of things. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.